Belinda's
I
quick.
do.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to make the recording. My first question for you, Matt, before we start and do the intro, you're like the Scott Hansen of, Ironman broadcasting.
Is this sports again? Are you talking sports?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it is, man.
You got to preface Scott Hansen. Go explain it.
He's the guy who does Red Zone, and he doesn't move and just does it all day. So my question for you before we do the power rankings is: Do you go to the bathroom during an Ironman broadcast?
That's a good question.
Do you have to compensate for you not being there, or somebody else for you not being there?
I mean, Didi compensates for me not being there all the time, but besides that, yeah, no, definitely. But dude, I don't know if you guys, I know everybody gets pissed at how many commercial breaks there are, but they're 90 seconds, man. And I'm doing an Ironman
It's not
in the
bad.
middle of the night, overnight,
Yeah.
and I got to drop a deuce. It's, hey Didi, you're going to have to talk for
All right, let's kick this off. So welcome back to another episode of the On Your Left Startlist Power Rankings, the official pre-race show where we break down the upcoming pro start list in 30 minutes or less. Today, we're headed to my home state, New York, the Adirondacks to be exact, for Ironman Lake Placid. My name is Connor Bollinger. I'm joined by my co-host, pro triathlete Evan Price, and the legend himself, intern Blake Pfeiffer. Our guest this episode is the host of the Ironman Insider podcast, retired pro triathlete. He is our Boomer Esiason of the Ironman broadcast team. Please welcome Matt Lieto.
Yeah, thank you. So many sports references, guys.
He was a Bengals quarterback, just so you know, Matt. Absolute legend. So that's a good comparison.
Foosball.
All right, so let's dive into it. We got I was just telling Blake, dominant stacked female list and male list. We're gonna start with the men's. Matt, let's throw it to the guest. Who's sticking out?
I don't even know what we're doing here.
Who goes top tier, Matt? So think of that top box there. We're gonna name them as we go. You don't need to worry about the names on those. Who's going for the win out of this field? And it's got to be somebody not second, third, fourth. Who's capable of winning?
And
two right answers.
Power rankings comes from season strength of schedule, how much they've raced, historic race data.
Two right answers. I like it because I saw some notes in here on some athletes that were if it's 2-man race, Leon Chevier is one of those 2 men, and I know none of you guys are picking him, but he is he's going for the win for sure. And I mean, I think you guys are right. Are we pronouncing it Foley? Is that Evan? Is
Foley.
that correct?
Foley.
Oh, Foley.
Foley.
Yeah.
Foley.
Okay, Foley.
Trevor's
you just don't know. You just don't know with that guy, and it's hard to say. But I'd say Chevier is up there and Marquardt is up there. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you got?
I think you got to put Trevor in there just as a defending champ. I mean, he races well on this course. He's had a good block of training right now. I know he does not post on Strava, but from talking with him, he is definitely back to feeling like himself again. And I think when you look at his last 2 races, I mean, he raced back-to-back weekends. He didn't hit it, but he was right toe-to-toe with Sam Long. And I know that wasn't Sam tapered, ready to go T100 Sam. But, I mean, in a 73, if he's going toe-to-toe with Sam Long, that means he's ready to go to Placid and race well again, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's well thought.
Is Shav going to be, is that a cooked or cooking? I know, I love to bring this up, but back-to-back weekends at Ironman on a tough course like that, we know Swansea is a tough course as well, but I'm not going to veto right now. I'll respect your decision, Matt, but I will say this: he'd be my tier 2 on this. Just saying.
Yeah, I would welcome a veto.
No, I'm gonna actually side with Matt on that one and make this a tie because I think Matt was it appeared that he was probably trained through that Swansea week. Is what it looked like.
100%.
I think his target's Placid, and he probably used Swansea as his last big training day, and now he's just headed to taper for Placid.
Sure.
Basically.
And we're talking about a dude who was 100 grams of carbs from being second place at Ironman World Championships. Right.
Yeah.
So
going there.
Yes,
we're going
Yeah.
there.
yes.
He was one more ice bucket away from second. Okay, that's all he needed. Was one more
head dunk away. Yeah.
And he was fourth place. And are you guys any of you guys betting on Trevor Foley or Matthew Marquardt to be fucking fourth place in Kona? No.
That's a fair take. That's a very fair take. I like that.
Blake,
But is
tell
this
me how you
Kona?
feel.
I like
Is this
that, Matt.
Kona? Is this
Tell me how
Kona?
you feel, Blake.
This is in Kona. This is Lake Placid. This is where T. Foley. This is where Marquardt shows up.
Blake, watch your mouth. This is the Kona of the mainland.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's going to be
Kona
hot, too.
of the mainland. Everybody knows that. This is Kona of the mainland.
I don't even know where this is.
You've probably been checking the weather, too, already. I mean, Placid is... New York has been incredibly hot this year.
Yeah, what's the dew point, Evan?
I'm trying to... I know. I'm looking up...
The Adirondacks. Sorry.
Also, don't make any assumptions that I do any preparation for any of the
I know.
coverage that I do.
You're like...
So I obviously have
You're
not,
like, I don't know,
I've not,
60 degrees.
No, I have not looked. But
Okay,
the
is
thing
there
about
anybody
No,
else?
not bad. Actually, never mind. Not bad. It is really cooled down. It's going to be in the mid 50 dew point range, and the temps won't get over 75.
God.
So it's
Whoa.
it might storm though. It might storm.
I mean, yeah,
That's good.
that's historically accurate for that course too.
Yeah.
and
Anybody else
here's
in the
my
tier
here's,
one? Sorry.
Okay, sorry. No, you go. Yeah, the only thing about this course that I think you guys have to take, like, it's not just what these guys are capable of. It's that course, right? Like that course, that swim actually keeps Trevor Foley actually has an advantage from that swim being such an easy swim.
Yep.
Leon Chevier has that advantage.
Yep.
Those other guys aren't going to be able to create big gaps. So I think that athlete like a Trevor and a Leon that are on their own, those athletes are going to have a better chance at a race like Lake Placid than a
Yeah,
race where
and that
we're going to have a lot
and
of athletes. Right
Matt, did you in your career do Lake Placid a couple times? Did you end up racing that?
I was second to like mile 18 one year, and then I don't want to talk about what happened after. Yeah.
That counts. Okay, so podium basically. But yeah, that bike course too, depending on the wind conditions, can basically become a wash from the swim advantage. If you're coming into that second lap with that headwind there, a Foley, Marquardt, Cam Worth, Leon train is blowing straight through anybody who comes out of the water ahead of them. Like, I mean, it's basically going to come down to a solo time trials. Who can be better that second lap, Marquardt or the Cam, Trevor, Leon group?
Yeah, and nobody's more aerodynamic than Leon. But I know, Bali, tier 2, what do you got?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do we have anyone else in this tier one? We have Hogan Hog, we have our boy Matt Hansen, and then we got Daniel Beckegaard, who came, fourth at Texas? So a couple other guys that could be pushing a podium here. Anybody else in the tier one? No?
It's so hard not to put Hogan Hog in there, but how many races can you do before
But I think
eventually
Worth
he's
and
gonna be
Hogan Hog
tired?
are such a strong tier 2.
They're just right. Yeah, they're like.
I'm sick of putting Cam Worth in the top 2 tiers. I'll throw it out there.
Cool.
It's like, okay, so just so I know, is top 2, that's like top 5 or tier 2? Is that like
Yeah,
top
just-
5?
battle for the podium. Think of second tiers battle for the podium.
Yeah,
the top tiers like guys who really are looking at the win. That next tier's 5 or 6 guys who could get on the podium on their day.
I think Colin. Put Colin in second tier.
Yep.
I'm
think Colin's
vetoing
such.
that. Historically, not an Ironman guy. I'll veto that. The breaking
Thank you.
veto is
Talking
going to be
about
the
here.
guest.
Matt, how do you feel?
We're talking about
What are we
Colin
talking
Such.
about? No, I mean, I know what we're talking about. No, man, no. And
I'm
root,
100%.
Great, kid's killing
Go
it.
ahead.
He's doing great. I don't want to root for anybody but that kid. But now you're not putting him in front of Beckegaard.
That's fine. We did it at Boulder. But
I'd put him in front of Beckegaard right now. I think he's coming into his own. In these next, I think the rest of this season, we're going to see that he's
Based
one of
off
the best
what?
guys in North America.
Based off what?
Based
This
off
is
his
7.3.
trajectory. Based off his trajectory. And the guy finally has a dedicated block. He's been doing nothing but racing and traveling the last year and a half, like a ton. He has. I actually made a note on this because this is the longest break he's had in a while. He hasn't raced since June 14th. And I know from people around him saying he has just been Placid is his main goal right now. He is fully honed in on Placid. He's had at least 5 weeks of solid training.
Not doing it for me. Matt, do you want him tier 2 or tier 3?
I don't know. It's so passionate. You guys are so passionate about it.
All
I
right,
feel
moving
bad.
on.
I don't want to root against the guy, but yeah, 3.
All right, we'll throw him in tier 3. I mean tier 2. We'll put him in tier 2.
yeah, throw him a bone. Come on.
All right. Blake, I'm waiting for Large Marge to pop into the screen behind you.
Whatever.
Pee Wee Herman reference. All right, so Matt Hansen and Daniel Beckegaard, are we at agreement or two tier based on what Matt's done, or is Matt kind of a cooking situation here?
Man, I really
He is cooking.
You think about okay, but this course, okay, it's a very hard marathon, obviously. How much time do you think Hansen's going to lose on the bike here? He's not biking his best right now. This is a tough
cooking
bike
cooking
course,
means
and
he's
there's some
cooked,
really
right?
good
No,
cyclists.
I meant cooked.
No, cooked. Cooked means that he's not gonna. Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah, no, he's cooked. He's cooked.
He's cooked. Okay, we'll throw him in a tier 3 then.
The guy just ran
And
an
he's cooked.
incredible marathon in Roth too, and got paid. So,
Yeah, he'll run a 2:35 and make us all look like dumbasses. But
which on that course, yeah, exactly. He'll run himself into 5th off of like a bad bike and somehow run 2:30.
All right, who else we got here? Cam Worf. Is he going to be a tier 3 or a tier 2 guy?
Tier 2.
3.
2.
What
Massive
did he do
tiebreaker.
at
2,
Hamburg
2.
again? It was like 9th.
9th at Hamburg.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude again. If he won't lose that much in the swim because of the swim course there, or like what he's capable of losing, and that bike course can be dynamic and still suits someone who's aerodynamically savvy. And yeah, it's a tough man's course. I think a guy who drives the pace in front of Paris-Roubaix is pretty tough. So I'd give him, I'd put him up there.
All right, so we're missing one guy here that I think, or two people, Robert Callan and the Gooch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Gooch historically this year is on fire. He's off social media. He's kind of,
He's a ghost.
that's based on his non-presence is scary to me. So I think he might be a tier 2 guy. What do you guys think?
I mean, 3rd in Cairns, he needs 2 more Ironman, so you assume that this is one of his like big ones. Like this is focus for him. So I mean, the guy's he's a Cam Worf-esque type of athlete. He's a hard man and rides a bike really, really well. So that's kind of the course for this guy.
We're getting crowded up here.
Tier 2 seems extreme.
I think it's gonna get more crowded because I've got some names on there that you guys haven't even talked
Somebody's got to drop from that
Fire.
tier 2 then.
Fire.
I think you could put Ghosh down.
Ghosh goes down then.
You're
I
going
think
to put Ghosh down, but hit Collins second? This is pissing me off.
this is America's course.
Yeah, this is. I
dude.
agree with you 100%. Like, if we're this is where we're talking about again. Zutch is doing his thing. He's doing great, but Arnaud Guillot, top 10 at World Championships,
That's true.
that guy's always in the race. He's at the front. We're not talking about him. We're not talking about Braden Curry, and we're talking about Zutch in tier 2.
Braden,
that's what I
don't
mean.
know.
Yeah.
Braden in that 2nd tier right now, though.
No.
He's going down to 3. We can't be putting Zutch
No!
here.
Are you kidding me?
He hasn't podiumed an Ironman ever. Like,
So this will be the first.
No, dude. Yeah, I mean,
Dude.
that's great.
Blake,
I'm with Blake 100%. Okay,
not how we're operating.
can we go back to Cairns, the conversation where we're like, oh, you
gotta
can't even
believe,
consider a Jamie Riddle, and then Jamie goes out there and is like controlling the race. Jonas Schomburg showing up at the front of these IMs.
dude, that's a Mickey Mouse field down there.
but here we go. You're talking about controlling the race, and this is where I go off. Is Colin Zutch will never control the race, right? Arnaud Guillot is up there from the very beginning. Braden Curry.
Arnaud Guillot was 8th at New Zealand, 15th or 10th in Lanzarote. Who's
That's
there?
coming off of odds.
Yeah, he's working. I'm just saying.
He's working.
That's why. Hey, I expect to get pushback from Arnaud Guillot. I don't expect you guys to put him in tier
Okay.
two. Obviously.
I
First
think
off-
you just talked yourself out of it with that response.
I'm just saying.
If Arnaud Guillot goes off, somebody clip that, and Matt gets to basically shove that and be like, these 3 guys are idiots. This is.
Your case was, hey, he's working through it.
He's
I'm
working
just-
through it.
I'm just leaning into more Americans in this one because this is the home race. Placid does seem to be the race that the Americans always come out and do well in. Matt, up until 2nd place into mile 18, that's basically a win. So there you go.
Totally.
Americans do well in this race.
It's not a terrible flight from Europe either.
It's close.
Okay, so Braden Curry, this guy hit or miss. We all know his pedigree. Kind of underperformed at Cairns. So
He hasn't DNF'd yet this year, though. That's actually big for him. He has
he's
not
due for one.
DNF'd yet.
He was sick. He was sick going into Cairns, and if you look at results before last year, that dude he doesn't DNF. That's not his thing, right? And so
he's a
I think he's
prior to
I think
last
he's
year,
tier two, personally.
and he's a tough man. It's a tough man's course.
Yeah,
so.
it's disrespectful for a guy who was 3rd at World, St. George not that long ago to not put him up there.
And he starts the race at the front. So I think that's a big deal.
He'll swim front pack.
Let's talk about Robert Callan. I don't know his Ironman pedigree. Obviously,
Tier 3 off of Strava clout.
Well, he fought with the best of them too at Eagleman. Does he need a second result here? What's the
As soon as he gets another year or 2 of running under his belt, this guy's going to be a podium threat in every single race he does. But Placid's course is so unforgiving on the run that I just don't. He will. I'll call it again. He'll lead off the bike. He's gonna lead off the bike. I think he runs a 3:10. I think it's a brutal bike course. He will burn all of his matches there. That hill on the coming in through the first lap, I think is where we're going to see him fall apart, and he'll probably start having to really slow down there.
Yeah, I think these guys are going to need a fortune cookie. They're going to crack open something, and that's the day that they're going to have. We don't know. We're rooting for them. They need to sleep with fingernails under their pillows or something.
Matt, do you like Callan? Like overall, where do you in a field like this? Where do you think he ends up throughout the day? He's going to be on the front, right?
Yeah, he's going to be 7th place, right?
Okay, that'd be a great day.
Somewhere around there. He'll be at the front. I mean, obviously, he pushed the pace in Kona. He's had good results at big races. 4th at Ironman Texas. Guy rides a sub 4 hours kind of all the time. He will put something out there, but he's too big for that run course with the kind of athletes that are going to be.
Yeah.
We got about 4 minutes left. Got to keep it moving here. 15 minutes each. Tight 30. Okay, next tier. What do we
Ciccarelli is 3rd tier, I would say.
Like, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that pronounced Ciccarelli because the double
Ciccarelli.
Is this racist?
Is it?
No, dude.
I'm Italian, man.
I'm an Italian major,
Italian
dude.
too?
I know how to pronounce it. Yeah.
I'm an Italian major. That's awesome.
All right, who else we got? Dominic Soweja.
He's probably 4th.
He's a 4th tier.
He's solid, but yeah,
he's
I think
consistent. 14th in Texas, 12th in Frankfurt. He's right there. I mean, he's got the makeup. He's a good biker. So could mix into maybe 10th in this race.
Evan's a great corner man. You can come in like 28th at Geelong. He's like,
seriously, I love it.
He's on the up and up. He's on the up and up.
He's working through it.
Yeah, he's working through it.
I love comparing consistency of stats. Like when guys are all over the place, it's a more fun pick. But I love when a guy's like his runs are within like 3 minutes of each other. Always, you're like, that's a pretty predictable guy. You know where he's going to be.
Yeah. So I guess we got to throw. I feel like Arnold and Phillips are up there. Phillips might even be a fortune.
Mike Phillips, disrespectful, not put him at least 3rd tier. Mike
Leonard's working through
He's
it.
fortune cookie.
Yeah, but Mike Phillips is the one that could, if he mixes in well to this. He's so strong over IM. He's so strong over IM.
I mean, if I was picking, he's a top 5 contender for sure. But tier 3 on this is.
Oh, you're not gonna go Polish cartel?
No.
Well, Blake, we had to nix a bunch of the Polacks.
Yeah,
I know. There's only one. Yeah, but
Pollock's good turning.
Same kind of vibe.
Well, the turning point is because we got a bunch of cherries popping here with Mark Dubrick and Jason West, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Brad Weiss is his first race of the season, first Ironman of the year.
Weiss has he DNF'd South Africa.
Oh, okay.
It's a turning point for him. He needs a good result.
Fair enough.
So Jason West, Lieferman first. Not impressed with the 9th at Boulder, but we all know that he's an Ironman
but it's
guy.
Chris. Come on.
That's what.
Gotta love Chris.
Dude, you never
would love
Chris,
to see him,
especially on a course like that. No, I mean, again, he was 4th in St. George World Championships.
Is he working through it? Is he working through it then? Because what did he do last year here? 4th.
But we just don't know where he's at right now. But I mean, I never want to doubt that guy.
Yeah. I think you got to say he's working through it.
Yeah.
All right. And then Peter, is that how you pronounce his name? Peter Lewicki?
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Close enough.
Yeah. Just to Americanize the shit out of that name.
So we're not even. We don't even say Dubrick's name. We just.
I was about to make a comment here. There's 3 names. There's 3 American names. Hold on. We got like 30 seconds on this because I'm going to agree with Matt. There are 3 names that we have not said that are going to factor into this race. Jason West, Dubrick, and Ari Clow, who is not pictured here. Let the record show that when that man has a good race out here. I said it. We can clip this and put it out there. Ari Clow, top 10. Here we go.
Ari Clow doesn't
Jason
have a YouTube
West.
channel. We don't know who he is.
Jason West or Dubrick will also be factoring into this top 10, one or the other. I'm not sure which, and I'm not bold enough to make a pick between those two.
Right,
I think one of them's going to have a good day.
With that uncomfortable take, this episode is brought to you by AdraLabs. They just launched their first protein bar built on the latest sports nutrition science. 20 grams of plant-based protein and 2 times leucine to help you recover like a pro. It's clean, compact, doesn't melt all over your bag. Hit up AdraLabs.com. Use code ONYERLEFT25 for 25% off. Thank you, Evan, for that uncomfortable moment there.
God, I can't wait for a Trevor Foley 1, Ari Cloud 2, and I just get to Yes, I know things.
Listen, if you're listening, we love you.
Dubrick, you're on that podium too in my heart.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's your first Ironman. You gotta give us something a little bit.
He's got
You
it.
just gotta
in
finish
fourth
your
place.
first one.
Yep.
You
There
got him
go.
finishing in 4th. Okay,
I love that take, Matt.
you're a nice
That
guy.
happens.
I'm here for it.
You're a
That's an
nice guy.
awesome take.
It is
That's
longest
the nicest
run.
you guys have been. Yeah.
This is his longest run. 20.
It was like 20 miles, but still, man,
Isn't he doing
he's
100
always
stuff.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
legit.
There's no reason to run more than 18 miles if you're training.
he's such a good runner too. He just like got injured, came back and ran like a 110 or something like that off of
you want to
straight
like
off an injury.
run 25 so you know you can do it. Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like that's so like
What's the point?
2015. Like, and I agree with that. Like,
No, that's so legit.
I feel like the new guys, like the young guys, are out there like clipping off like 25-mile runs, but like back in 2015, it was like nothing more than 18.
Yeah.
We're not Kenyans,
You don't need to
man.
do
What
the
you
race and
expect?
training. Okay.
Yeah. Might as well just run it at your Ironman pace too while you're at it.
Moving on to the women's. Listen, another revenge match, like a Foley mark from last year. We got a Danielle Lewis, Jackie Herring, tier 1. Who do we got?
What's the sports reference? What's
Those
their
two.
battle?
Oh, I love that. This is the
Rocky and Creed.
well, I don't think we can throw a boxing one into here.
Is there a Russian? Is there a Russian? Does that mean Solveig Lovseth is the
No.
the big
Oh, yeah.
Russian guy?
There you go.
Could be.
Sorry.
Yeah, that could be
Just a
Love
rip.
Seth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was about to say there's a lot of implications with that, Matt.
Is it more of a recent like a Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese type rivalry right now?
I was gonna say that,
But I don't want to insult somebody and say they're the Angel Reese here. So who's,
Yeah, exactly.
who's the Caitlin
That's-
Clark? Yeah, that's
That's why Rocky and Creed, they're both heroes, dude. Come on.
I'll kick it off. We all know that the Kat Matthews and Laura Phillip caliber of racing in the female field is about 7 to 9 minutes above Danielle and Jackie, let's say. We did throw Jackie under the bus at Carnes for the travel. I think given their, I guess, caliber right now, you need to put them in tier 1, both of them with Love Seth. Does anybody want to veto any of that?
they have raced each other. I just brought this stat up. Oh, I almost can't count it. They have raced each other like we're saying over 20 times. And I will say there was until 2023, Jackie beat Danielle every single time. 2023, Jackie gets 2 dubs on her. Then it's 4 back. Or no, Danielle gets 2 dubs, and it's back to Jackie for 4. Ironman Lake Placid last year, Danielle gets Jackie 1-2, and then it's basically just been this back and forth battle since then. So they race each other an absurd amount of times.
Yeah.
I
I think Love
But
Seth
that's
up there
that's
then
kind of
too,
irrelevant.
based on
irrelevant.
Hamburg.
That's good
Yeah.
stats. There's good stats.
Yeah.
But I
We're
think
just
they're
setting
both- I think-
storylines, man.
Let's
think
hear
they're
about
both
who
tier one.
wins. Who wins between those two?
Between those two,
Do you not think that who's winning for
Jackie. I think
Yeah.
Jackie wins.
Jackie.
Rumor on the street is Daniela, sort of prep hasn't been Danielle, hasn't been perfect coming in. So
Yeah.
there's that. But dude, yeah, I don't know. I think Solveig is up there, and Marta. I mean, Marta is she's racing different fields than the Americans are racing when they're out there, and I think she's obviously showing that she's class. But
What do you mean by that? You calling it North America soft?
I mean, I think there was to an extent the Pro Series last year was obviously like leaned towards Americans having better results. So I think we saw Daniela or Danielle. Why I keep calling her Daniela? We saw Danielle and Jackie like at very, very high caliber. Like we had a lot of attention around those two, but in the end, they're not racing the same type of athletes that these other racers are competing against. I mean, Sanchez won Barcelona last year, second at South Africa this year. She's got.
I don't know about Marta in first
You guys are
tier.
so quiet.
I'm gonna say okay. So I'm
You
quiet.
put her
I'm
first.
quiet because I needed to look up a couple stats on this.
Yeah, I
because
just
this
went back to
morning
the stats for just
this
now.
this morning I wanted to take my win on this, and it's just because I think she is headed in the right direction right now, and I think she's getting hotter and hotter. I'm going to say Lisa Pertrier is going to win this race.
Gonna win this
Win,
race?
Yes.
win the race.
Yes, she's
Evan,
going to win this race.
You're allowed one
Yep.
uncomfortable take an episode.
No,
dude.
That was not even an uncomfortable take.
That's not uncomfortable. That's
if
like
you're
disturbing.
watching her come, that's not at all. Okay, first off, second in Singapore Team 100. So obviously she can play ball. She's got like she's a very good bike run combo.
I wish you guys could see my hand gesture right now.
This is
You can't see it, but
is it one of these?
Dude, we're bringing up T100 stats. Like what?
That's
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
that's not. Oh, don't give me. No, first off, it's F1. It's not Mickey Mouse. Okay.
T100 is a gimmick. Yeah.
It is.
I think you were gonna bring up Regan Holyoke, whatever. She's like 100% podium rate this year.
Lottie Wilms or something like.
Lottie can absolutely can bike, but so can Lisa can bike and throw it down with a great run. So I think
Lisa dating an American? Is she?
She is. Yes.
Who is it again? I forgot.
Elliot, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
That's something. That's like a 90-second bonus.
That's a 90-second bonus right there. That makes her an American athlete, basically.
That's
Green card, yeah.
I think if we're doing this, we got to throw Regan and Lot in there. Lot's almost a tier 1 at this point because didn't she come second at Cairns?
Lot was third to Cairns, 5 minutes off of Jackie.
But like right there, and she lost 2 minutes in transition looking for her watch.
Yes, she's the watch girl. Yeah.
Remember that story? Yeah. They couldn't get her bag or something, right? Wasn't there something with them getting her special needs bag?
She had the special needs.
No, it was
T2.
It was just the watch? She waited that long for the watch?
Yeah, she doubled back for the watch.
Conspiracy theorists say it might have been something else. Just saying.
Very serious.
Some nut in your DM said that.
Okay, here we go. Like, I like where you guys are going here, but Sarah True?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Listen, Matt, we kind of have a policy here. You got to give us something. What have you done for me lately?
She's got some demons on that
Nothing,
course
man.
too, Matt.
She doesn't need to. She does nothing every
She's a
year
legend.
until she wins 2 races, and then she does nothing for a year, and then she wins.
And then wins 2 more races. Yeah. But she's got some demons on this course, Matt. She had to walk a portion of this last year. She was dying out there in Placid last year, and had a great race up to that point. I was right next to her actually when she started walking too. Dude. Yeah, it was.
No,
it was rough.
She did the same thing in Hamburg, and it was rough. But that's like she puts herself out there, right? And she.
Oh, I love it. Could she? On her day,
she 100% could. 100% good.
On her day, maybe. Yeah, because I completely agree with you. She's either walking 10 miles in Placid or she wins. I think it's one or the other.
I will say this.
Go say
Hail Mary.
No, okay.
Go,
Molly. Like kind of what Matt said. Like the Pro Series last year isn't what it is this year in terms of caliber. Fair. So that's what I'm just worried about. But
because they weren't racing Lisa and the T100 girls.
Last year she won a 70.3 in Maine, Ironman Canada, Ironman Chattanooga.
Yes.
Regionals.
Not Pro Series.
Canada.
I think Sarah and Holly Lawrence, tier 3, what have you done for me lately? Yeah. That's what I want.
Dude, you won Augusta.
Yeah. She won in Maine.
I like her. She's great.
She is great.
Okay, carry on.
She's also one of just everybody's, like, anybody who appreciates American trash should love Sarah True because she's also, I agree with you, Matt. She's like, who goes that deep that consistently? She'll be 10 minutes off the front and be just burying herself to walk half a marathon, basically.
Yeah, her biggest grudge. Go ahead. No, go. 4 minutes.
Yeah, we got about 4 minutes, so just keeping it moving. But
we're good.
All right, tier 3. I think there is a name here that is next, and I just don't know. I really don't. Holly Lawrence.
What have you done for me lately?
T100. That's what she's done for you lately.
Okay. T whatever,
F1.
dude.
She's crushing F1.
Is she?
I don't know. Is this a Tamara situation here? Because I feel like Tamara is a stronger Ironman because based on the run, and she probably doesn't have to travel. Oh no, she lives in California now. Never mind. Forget what I was going to say. So,
this is a decent trip.
Yeah, this is one of her. Texas, I believe, was her debut. 6th.
That's what I'm saying. She's already proven she can do an Ironman.
Yeah.
She had to just get her steps. She just had to work out the bugs in Texas.
All right, moving on here. Well, Laura Jansen Blake. What do you have on Laura?
Laura Jansen. She's actually having a really good season so far. 4th at South Africa, 9th at Aix-en-Provence, and 3rd at Kraichgau.
Good. That was good.
Currently sitting 15th in the Pro Series too.
Okay,
Throw that in there.
Okay, needs something here. What about Maja
Dude,
stage?
she had good
Matt.
T100 result too. She had a great T100 result. We got to
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt.
100%. Whatever.
Matt is just right on my brainwave right now. He's just going to be picking nothing but T100 results now.
I'm liking Maha.
That
Maha
third
Blast
tier
here.
is dangerous. Actually, there somebody in there
it's kind of
could
dangerous.
be on the podium. Somebody from that third tier.
One of them might bring a gun to a knife fight here.
Yeah. Ooh, Blake, I like that. I like that.
wow.
Oh.
There you go.
Ketones to a carb fight.
Matt's like,
There you
wow,
go.
that's.
I'm like, that was a throwaway, I thought.
It's like, you really gonna call it that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
There you go.
All right, do we know if Penny Slater is racing?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I just saw on her social media something went really wrong in the race over the week, as she was like posted something. I think she ended up in the hospital. I could be wrong on that, but it did not look good. I'd be shocked if she travels this week across the ocean and does an Ironman. I'd be shocked. If she does, she's tough as nails, which I think anybody who watches her knows she is, but I don't think she's going to be racing.
Okay.
I want Maha in my tier 3.
She's bringing ketones to a carb fight.
I think so. I think she could. Mm-hmm. I think she's very strong over the full distance. Second at Hamburg last year, 13th at Nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
She's very strong.
All right. Cole, Mrs. Top 10. She's a podcast favorite. There isn't a race where she doesn't top 10. Has been in the money most probably out of any,
Good runner too. Yeah. So I mean, in Placid, that's what you need to be. You can't fake that run course. So
Gabrielle Lumpkins, did she DNF last week, or did she DNF Roth? She was on our show not too long ago, right?
I believe Cairns was the last one. She DNF'd that one, but was 4th at Ironman New Zealand in January in a pretty decently strong field. I think she
was 6th in Geelong too.
10. I think she's a Mrs. Top 10, if not higher.
Mm-hmm. Great swimmer too. She's gonna
are you guys being like extra kind, or does it always end up kind of a little bit more towards the upper tier? Because I think we're being kind.
Yeah, I mean we're like because Matt, this is like the 10 to 20 places, so it's like you got to like compare them within that. It's like obviously we know that somebody like that's not going to run into the top 8 in this field or anything like that, but yeah.
Right. No, I like it.
It's tough. When we get towards the tail end of the women's rankings, it becomes a little tough.
Yeah. This is a smaller women's field. I was actually surprised that there weren't more women on this list, which makes me think it was a lot of the women are just racing in Europe and didn't want to make the jump over the pond, is my guess.
Yeah. But there we go. We got the women's figured out. I can move this around and do 4 tiers in post production. Gentlemen,
what's our time?
We'll be over 30.
We're on mine. We're at 28:58. So in terms of the ranking, so I think we did it again.
Under
guys.
30.
30
There we
minutes or
go.
less.
Great job, Matt. Great job.
That's amazing. Good job,
Matt
carried.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's gonna be. I'm rooting for Colin now. You guys have like got me on Colin.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Thanks again, guys. This episode is brought to you by Grindstone Collection Strategies, the people who help pro triathletes get paid when prize money goes missing. If you've been ghosted by a race organizer or your winnings are still processing, it's time to call on the professionals. Grindstone's president is the fellow pro triathlete and fan of the show, Josh, a.k.a. Money Manda. This is your go-to guy when you want to let people know you're serious about your money. Visit grindstonecollection.com, fill out the contact form, and make sure to mention your friends at On Your Left sent you.